the weight of black gold. She stands like obsidian, carved by fire. Proud, unbroken, yet drenched in sorrow. Her skin rich as the soil beneath the delta, glistens with the very substance that promised prosperity, and only delivered pain. A single drop of crude, viscous and dark, trickles from her crown. Not like a blessing, but a burden. A slow, deliberate anointing of anguish. This is no baptism. This is branding.
I've always been a very handy person. I always want to make something, and art was just the best way I could express myself.
So guys, I did a thing. I've always wanted to photograph an artist while they create art. It's something I never really got the chance to do until now. The only thing is, I ended up doing this instead.
Art Space with BenidRox.
On this episode, I will be talking with an artist and friend, Victor Upo Eko. He is the founder, Eko Arts, graduated as a civil engineer from the illustrious University of Benin, but has turned to painting as a form of expression and a career path.
I went to engineering because, Popsy wants his son to be an engineer and all, but it's always been imbued in me to want to create art. I love to tell stories with my artworks, even on mission sometimes. The story could be in the background. I don't work just strictly with references. I try to impute a little bit of story into it, expression, For instance, when I was making this painting, it was not really smiling. I had to try and exaggerate the expression to be able to, give that warm feel to whoever looks at it. The fact that I can bring smile to the face of the person I'm painting, that gives me joy and satisfaction.
I've known Victor since 200, 300 level at Indigene. I still remember clearly when he blew our minds at the Faculty of Engineering with his ability to create amazing art with a biro. I mean, a freaking pen.
Not constrained to anything. There's a painting behind you there that is a geometrical painting. It takes a lot of technical drawing skills to be able to make something like that. I make any kind of art. You want it to be textured, I'll make it. And sometimes I find it offensive when somebody say, "Can you make this guy?" I will go ask me, just tell me what you want. I will do it. Bring her come.
His learning process, although quite simple and basic, is something a lot of Nigerian creatives can relate to. He has grown with time and continues to impress with the range and creativity he brings to his craft.
Curiosity was my major drive, because I started with pencils. I moved to pen drawing. From pen, I went to oil painting, then from oil, I went to acrylic. YouTube was my very close friend. From there, I was able to see processes, see techniques, look at how other people are able to create art. And from there, I just practiced. It's not like I was under any tutelage or anything. For pencil, there were two people that bewildered me. They're both Nigerians, actually. One is a London-based artist named Kevin and one is our very own Nigerian brother, Stanley Narinze. Their works It's almost like magic. All I could do then was just admire their works. As at then, I could do like some scribble sketches and all that, but nothing major. So when it came to painting, I was very scared to venture into painting because of color mixing. With pencil, it was just shade here, make it lighter, make it darker, and you get your result. But with painting, you have to view the contrast, the hue, the saturation. You don't want to make it too warm. You have to learn how to make your painting cold. So there was just a lot, and I was so scared to venture. It's like, how do I even start? But I literally just started painting. Sorry for cursing, but I'm gonna paint. Like, I'm gonna get it done. Like, let me feel. One thing I was able to really learn with art was I'm not scared to fail. I see the finished work and I'm disappointed, and I'll go again. I'll try again. I tell myself again and again and again until I get it right. I love Kendi Riley. He's a Nigerian, but I think he's based in the US. His arts are crazy. I love his artwork. Then the famous El Drag is a lecturer in the art campus. El Drag. His works are, oh God. I think I'll just let his works do his stuff. I cannot give the accolades that work deserves. Like, I love his artworks. His body of works are amazing. The crazy thing about his works are the color composition. The way he's able to mix vibrant colors and those. I appreciate and I'm very inspired because it shows you the level of creativity he has unlocked to come up with compositions like that. So all I can just say is, wow, he's that good.
Hailing from Cross River, Victor was raised in Akure, Ondo State. However, his attachment to Benin City is actually quite deep. His diverse experience and the inspiration he draws from Benin illustrates Nigeria's unexplored possibilities.
I love Benin City. I've thought about it on multiple occasions. Like, there's something about the city in general that just feels artistic, and from the people to the places, culture. I was so glad that I came to Benin City to study. Like, I'm glad I did. Benin is like a comfort zone for me. Wow. So it's where I can relax and create art and be recognized for it and, be appreciated for it. So I'm not an indigene of Benin by birth or by anything, but I feel like I belong here. I feel like I belong here. The sense of belonging cannot be overemphasized.
Nice.
Like, it cannot be. There are a lot of leading artists right now in the art space that came from Benin City. Not maybe from Benin City, but I knew them in Benin City. Tony Jagger, my brother, is a crazy artist. Benosage. There's Opex Art. Creative artists out there creating magic, making Nigeria proud, pushing the boundaries of art in the Nigerian space. The reason I didn't leave Benin City is because of the traction I was able to generate with my art. A lot of commissions I can't count from the state. People are able to see my work, recognize it, and want to attach themselves with my name, and it's something I'm very grateful and proud for. So I can never forget my roots. Yes, of course, an artist wants to travel around the world, make his name known, and mingle with other great artists, but Benin City is not a place that I will be soon to forget.
One striking thing with his painting process is painting shirtless. I mean, artists often tick a certain way. It's something I really found interesting with Victor.
I don't like to feel constrained with anything.
Okay.
I like painting without clothes. I mean, I don't give it any other meaning. I'm not trying to give it any other meaning or try to have any ulterior motives. I paint like this, breeze blowing on my body, and I'm just focused here, trying to bring out the best I can out of the canvas. I would say personal trainer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously.
In terms of personal training, I like people that understand the fact that you have a lot of work to do.
Okay.
Already put in the work, I'll guarantee your results. Follow the instructions I give you. Just like painting, you know? If you do what you're supposed to do, you get the results you want.
As someone personally taking the risk of creating what I want to create, talking to Victor is like speaking to a mirror.
As much as I do commissions because I need to buy paint. I need to buy material.
Exactly.
There'll be a level like if you tell me you want to commission, I will not answer you like not like I'm not answering. Like, I'll be too busy creating my own pieces.
Yeah.
Do you know the freedom I felt? Like I'm not constrained by the idea of what somebody has about my work. I'm only trying to give out that information. It's so satisfying. Not that you send the work, client now say, it's dark. Oh, I would like if you give it more light. I don't want that. I'm telling you a story and I'm bringing it to you how it felt from my heart. You know, I feel like if you are gain oriented, you'll miss the mark, or you'll be so beat up that you'll be repulsed to want to paint. I think you should not be constrained by the opinion of others. I feel like you should just try and tell your story as original as possible.
Nonetheless, business is thriving for Victor.
I've gotten a few commissions on Instagram, but mostly it's WhatsApp. WhatsApp, like referrals.
Awesome.
I saw your painting in this place. I need something like that. The most expensive piece I've sold. Well, it was a commission.
How much did they sell
Let's
for?
say, I think it rang in 7 figures. So
Wow.
leave it at that.
Will you consider yourself a rich artist?
A rich artist? No, far from that. Well, I'm rich in the sense of I don't lack creativity, so I'm rich in that aspect. But if it's rich in the aspect of finances, I think there's a lot to work on. The title of this piece is
The Weight of Black Gold. She stands like obsidian, carved by fire. Proud, unbroken, yet drenched in sorrow. Her skin rich as the soil beneath the delta, glistens with the very substance that promised prosperity, and only delivered pain. A single drop of crude, viscous and dark, trickles from her crown. Not like a blessing, but a burden. A slow, deliberate anointing of anguish. This is no baptism. This is branding.
It's a body of work I'm currently working on, giving insight on the effect of crude oil on Nigerians. And it's supposed to be a blessing. It's the natural resources that God has enriched us with, has blessed us with. But it feels like more of a cost than a blessing. It drew me to want to express that in this painting. When it comes to my personal pieces, I like to, explore the impact of society on Nigerians. Patriotism is something that it's been sniffled out of Nigerians. Like, there's nothing to really want to fight for.
That's true.
I mean, you stand up, they shut you down immediately. I'm just trying to be as patriotic as possible and, create something that can shine light on how we as Nigerians are living currently in Nigeria.
This doesn't sound like you're selling anytime soon.
Well, as an artist, I'm not really focused on selling. The business part of art is very important for sustenance, and but I'm really more about voicing out an opinion, giving Nigerians a voice, giving perspective to probably foreigners to see Nigerians in a particular kind of light. If I have to, I'll be working with a gallery.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be working with a gallery. This is just the beginning of the series. I still have a whole lot of work to put in there.
For this one.
Yeah.
So that's my thing, guys. One other thing I also find interesting is that you made it this far. I would love if you drop comments and subscribe. See you in my next video.